Alright, so welcome back. This is part 2 now, and we're halfway through the year. We're in June, and so far the beginning was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So June, there's a sunflower field at a local farm store here, and I asked the owner if I could go walk through the sunflowers, and she let me. I've been so busy, I never uploaded that video. I might, but it was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She was so happy.
And then, oh, I painted my first plant pot. I did that drawing of Scary Fear from, what's the name of the... I'll put the subtitle. Can't remember the name of my own artwork. But it turned out really awesome. Yeah, I already mentioned that, unfortunately, the budgies died.
Yeah, I twisted my ankle that month.
Right, that was the other thing. But I took care of him.
Yep.
I let him use my wheelchair that I bought years ago for when I have a bad back or bad feet and I can't walk. I do have those times I get that bad I have to be in a wheelchair. No problem. I let him use it and I drove him around in the Jeep.
Yeah, it was great. And I got off work for a few days. It was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And we had wheelchair dates at Lowe's.
Yeah. I got a picture of that.
Yeah, it's right here. Oh, and I painted my bird planter. That was a fun project to do that month. Okay, so then we've got July, and it starts off with both good and bad news. My father died on the 4th of July, but I was going to celebrate that anyways, because to me, 4th of July is one of the most important holidays. I am very patriotic, and I was brought up that way. So I still celebrated, and I had my fun. Then on July 5th, I got to be sad about it. And I was sad for a few weeks, depressed that, Dad's gone and everything. But then my birthday rolled around, and can't be sad on your birthday. I had a very nice time. And it's funny because as far as birthday haul, I mostly got a lot of gift cards, so I used them to buy lights for the plants. Alright. Then not much happened in August other than some person came and left a card on our doorstep, right, baby?
Yes, he saw how our roof was not in great condition, and he left his card. And you encouraged me just to call and say, hey, we need to look into this roof. Like, yeah.
And we've been praying about this because our roof was literally hanging by a thread. It's being held up by divine intervention. I couldn't believe how rotten it was, and we couldn't afford it. We didn't know what to do, and then someone just shows up and leaves a thing on our door. That's pretty awesome, just out of nowhere. And so, yeah, Chris called him, and he told us they could work with the insurance, and it's still an ongoing project right now. We're not really done, but the majority of it is done, and it's just...
The new roof is up. We're just waiting for the drywall where there was ceiling damage.
Right. So. But I'm still shocked and amazed that we got a new roof.
Yeah, it's beautiful, too.
Okay, so we started that in August. Then in September...
My dad, his 80th birthday party in Tampa, and we just had a great time at the party.
That was awesome, and there were lots of people there. How can you not have a birthday party? Come on, especially the 80th.
There was like 30 of us, I think. And
yeah, there's around 30 people.
During all these lockdowns, we didn't care. We just had fun. I think out of all 30 people, maybe 2 wore masks, and we all just had a great time.
Yeah, it's just dumb. It was my freedom. No one tells me what to wear.
Right on.
Oh, the hard drives.
Oh.
Okay, more bad news. Now, to me, this is one of the really bad things. The hard drives broke.
Yeah, I had a hard drive fail on me, and a lot of the stuff that was on it, that was the only hard drive I had copies of it. And all right, I have a friend who's trying to crack it and extract the information, but we may have to end up paying for recovery.
No, the worst thing was that all my driving footage was on that. So the reason I haven't been making Des and Krish's dash cam compilations isn't because I haven't been driving, and we haven't been driving because they've told us to stay home. No, we still go out, but
the hard drive holding all that information crashed.
All the footage since March up till up till September, we lost it. So I gotta start over on those. Oh, you had an answer to prayer on the spot, instant.
Oh yeah, we put up a video about that.
Yes,
already.
go to the my
Mhm.
other channel. It's called Bullet the Budgie. I'll put a link in the description, and I'll connect to that video directly. But you can tell them a little bit.
Yeah, really. I was just kind of at a low. I mean, even born again Christians get lows once in a while, and I was just a little discouraged. And long story short, I was ignoring the car in front of me. I was at a stoplight in a line of cars, and I just happened to look up. And God has a sense of humor. The company in front of me was this seal, and it said "Forever Sealed." That was the name of the company. Well, that is also what we are when we're born again. We're forever sealed in Jesus Christ, and that was just something very, very encouraging. I just started laughing, and I felt better that entire day. God kind of answered that prayer and comforted me.
He showed me that photo. I was amazed.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, we've got to make that into a video story. That just was. I have never seen a prayer answered that quickly until it happened to me later on. With yes, October now.
Okay.
Okay. I started a prayer journal because prayers were being answered left and right. It's just been a miraculous year for us, and I decided to log things that were happening and write down requests, and I've been enjoying my little journal.
That's also when our relationship with God started taking off even stronger, I think, was right about here.
And yes, also as the world gets more evil and messed up and lack of morality out there, I've gotten closer and closer to God. I just all that foundation that I learned when I was in high school, I've been really digging that back out, holding on, holding fast to His word.
Yeah.
And
Wind chime.
I got my wind chime for my first time. My big, beautiful blue ones. Something that's kind of, I guess you could say that's a bucket list item. I have been wanting them for over decades. I mean, I would always see the big ones in parks and be like, oh, I love the deep sounds, and it was really nice. Okay, in October we also started packing stuff for the house, putting things in the boxes. So it's kind of like moving without leaving.
Yeah. Also, my birthday. I had a birthday in October.
Birthday!
I had a nice birthday, and she got me some cute stuff, and I had dinner with my parents that day. It was nice. Very nice.
I enjoyed his birthday. Yeah, I got him a lot of car decals and just things for his car. And I also organized a lot of photos, family photos, just trying to get rid of junk and organize things better. Oh, and one bad thing. I had to get rid of a friend. I do kick people out of my life if they don't add up. And this basically what happened was she's been hiding and avoiding me and claiming to be a Christian, and then but her true colors were just showing through.
Oh yeah, and November. Yeah, we had a great Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah, I love Thanksgiving. I decorated.
Yeah.
This was the first. I mean, I decorated a little bit for Halloween, but we didn't have it up long. We can't really decorate much because we don't know when they're gonna fix the ceiling on the inside. But I did put up the inflatable turkey, which I always enjoy doing that, and I think I put out one small thing, something that's easy to put away at the end of the month. And we rented the storage unit for the first time.
And it's so close to our house too. It was so convenient.
That's the other thing that was amazing.
Oh yeah.
You want to say it?
Oh no, go ahead.
There's been construction going on just down the road, 5 minutes from our house, and we didn't know what it was. Like, what are they building? What are they building? What are they building? And then it turned out to be a storage unit. And I remember a few months ago saying something like, wouldn't it be funny if we had to rent from them?
Well, they were right there for us. God provides.
God provided, and we ended up renting, and we've been taking our stuff there so that they can work on the house.
And it was such an easy thing, too. They're great. Good customer service.
Yes. The other interesting, it's kind of a side note, I remember when we started this, I have a picture somewhere. You started building the, this was back in July. You also started building the desert garden for me.
Oh, yeah.
You put the pavers out.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. You rearranged the shape and you weeded and took everything out. But we didn't finish. We didn't put any cactuses in. And thank goodness we didn't.
Yeah, because the roofers would have destroyed it.
Yeah. So we will get to that eventually. All right. So
Ducking.
oh, and in this month of November, I also got into ducking the Jeeps for the first time. I just happened to stumble across. It was on Etsy. there was a thing about a duck, and I'm like, what is this? And I looked at it, and somebody was selling tags for your ducks, and I looked it up, and I found out that it's a thing. You give ducks to other Jeeps, and you put your contact info or your online contacts, and I've gotten into it, and I've been buying ducks now, and I love putting ducks on Jeeps.
Yay.
It's been a lot of fun.
It's fun driving around doing that with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's on video, too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How much time we got?
Good, 11
We're
minutes.
good, okay. Alright, so now we come to the current month of December, where we are now. And a huge, amazing thing. Minion reached 200 words on the 16th.
Yeah, what a milestone.
Yeah. Right now we're at around 203, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We're slowly counting up, so that is great.
Yeah.
And then...
And this month is when they finally finished the roof we were talking about earlier. This is when it was completed.
On the 21st. And you guys, if you saw the video, you couldn't believe the mess that they made for that. It's been crazy. And that's why I was saying back in July that I was disappointed that the desert garden wasn't getting finished. I wanted it done, but that's one of those things where God answers prayer. There's 3 ways he answers prayer. It's yes, no, or wait a while. And sometimes wait a while is harder than no. And I'm just like that. I'd rather hear no than I'll quit bothering and asking. But he definitely didn't want us finishing that garden for a reason. And they threw garbage everywhere. It would have, had there been cactuses there, they probably would have all been killed.
Flattened.
Yeah, broken. I'm so glad.
And we had a Christmas Eve together, just her and I, all by ourselves, and we just had a nice day. Open gifts.
I'm Spanish. I like to celebrate the 24th. It was kind of a cheat. I get to have Christmas early, and that was, we gave each other lots of gifts. I wish this year had one more week in it because I haven't had time to do a haul video and show everything that we got. But we got some cool stuff. The MOVA Globe, you guys probably might have seen that video already. And that was the big one for me. And you got a lot of nice stuff too.
Oh, Mom overloaded us with gift cards, and it was really nice.
Yeah. I'll try to do a separate video just for that.
Ghostbusters book. Okay.
You got me a Ghostbusters book, yes.
Oh yeah, we got another windfall from more Trump bucks there.
We hadn't expected that. It was just totally out of nowhere. I mean, that was almost like an answer to prayer for me. Like the very next day, I was praying about finances, and then we got paid, and then I'm like, what's this other paycheck in here?
Yep. And on top of that, I got a Christmas bonus from work. So it's just been one wonderful gift after another.
And we were very thankful that we know not everybody has had a good year. And I feel really bad for the businesses, the people that have lost their businesses. It makes me really angry because there's no reason. It's just terrible. We've been blessed. I mean, we could have lost our jobs or something, but we didn't, and we've been protected, and we've been blessed, and for that I am extremely grateful to the Lord for his he is the provider.
Yes, he gave us a wonderful, fruitful year this year at work. I mean, it's like it never ever slowed down for me despite everything going on. It was just work. But we got through it.
We're not unaware of the fact that others are going through a hard time. And
Of course.
we do our best. You know what? Because it was what we were reading about from, Pastor Jeremiah talking about that your God is so good with blessings, but he blesses you so you can be a blessing to others. And we've done our best to help out our friends and our family this year.
All right.
Okay, so I hope you guys can say, you can count your blessings as well. Look at the good things you have. You'd be amazed. Even the tiny things, like, you got shoes on your feet, you got clothes on your back.
You got food in your fridge.
Yeah. If you have a little, you might have a tiny car, but you got a car. You can go somewhere. You got a bike. You can use your bike. Whatever. Be thankful for these things. All these are blessings.
Yes.
So yes, I think you guys have had a good year. You just don't know it. So I hope you had a good year, and I hope 2021 will be good for you as well. And if 2021 ends up being worse than 2020, bring it on.
Bring it on. That's right.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, everybody.
Boop! I don't have a horn.
Gotcha.